Community to me is more about small neighborhoods and people kind of working together for a unified cause. I think that's important really now because our country is so divided, and I feel like that small community is something that we really need as a society.
Community to me is like, I mean, it's been said before, but it's like the five fingers of the hand. As individuals, we all work and do different things, but together we're united and can actually knock down walls, break through barriers, and make food and eat. A community is people coming together from different parts of the world, different walks of life, for the betterment of human.
To me, community means a place where you feel love, belonging, where you feel welcome, where you feel you can be your unique self without hesitating or, I guess, diluting the words that you say or the actions that you perform. Community to me means a place where people are constantly connecting across boundaries, across neighborhoods.
Community means you and me and my neighbor and the persons who were always here, and community means lifting up, leaning on, and celebrating each other.
C.A.N is a great example of a community which is like self-selected kind of community of young artists who like come here to have a family that will understand them, that will like let them express themselves and like care for what they have to say.
Well, our organization is based on community, and so it means people, it means connection, it means communication and collaboration.
First and foremost, it's about people getting together to support each other. It's about meeting others in your community. It's sharing resources, it's collaborating, it's being willing to support each other, creating a culture of abundance where by giving to others, you are getting as much in return, and you are really, really growing and creating a thriving environment.
Community means to me love. Love in all aspects: respect, compassion, transparency, understanding. It is work. Community means work as well, because as a community with technology moving forward, we seem to, even our building style, where you have the connected porches in the back where you're connected to your neighbor. Now we're building with garage doors, security. We got to ask Siri to open our gates. It's madness. So community is not working from those spaces, but more hands-on, one-on-one, building, breaking bread.
Community is who we are, how we interact, and we can be able to speak and say hello to each other again. We've been socially engineered not to be able to speak and to be friends. We need to do that again. We need to keep the warmth of community and to be happy again, have happy communities and neighbor love.
I'm a part of different communities. There's a local community, a place where I live, the people around me, the ecology and environment I live in, and then there's like the community I grew up in, that even though I live 3 hours north of them now, they're always with me in heart and spirit. There's the global community. I feel connection when I write about women's issues and feminism. I see those same issues reflected all over the globe. I write about the environmental issues that the people in my local community are facing, and I see those same issues reflected all over the globe. So I feel like it's very hard to be in just one community, and I feel like you need to recognize all of the communities that you're a part of.
For me, and this is very personal to me as a film person, is that a community oftentimes is a very ad hoc thing. It comes and goes, right? And some communities they form and they stay, and there's kind of a golden age where they're sort of doing great work, and then they sort of move apart. And every year for our kids, we have different kids every year. We some of them graduate, some of them leave, and then we bring in about 10 new kids every year. And one of my favorite moments every year is the last day that the group meets as that group. And we sort of stand in a circle and we take a moment and we breathe together and we sort of look at each other. And I say, this is the last time we're all going to be here together as this group. Next year, most of us are probably going to be back, but some of us won't, and we'll have some new people. So it's going to be different. Some things might be the same, but a lot of it's going to be different. So right now, this vibe, this thing, this family that we have, enjoy it now, and you can put a little cap on it, put a cap in the bottle, and carry that with you. And I think that's really the power of community, is that even when strong communities exist, you don't have to be in them all the time in order to feel their presence. They can be communities from the past that you're no longer a part of, but you can still feel their presence and how they made you and how they sent you to where you're going to be in the world. And for me, that's what community means. And I think one of the most powerful lessons of community is that even as you go off on your own, you're not alone because of the people that helped you get there.
I think community is all about people coming together for a common purpose. It's about finding things that people have in common, what they believe in, what they celebrate, but it's about different perspectives living together in one place.
What does community mean to me? Well, if I break down the word, it means a commitment to unity. It means a lot of hard work, because creating healthy, fun, nourishing community is actually kind of hard work. But it also can be joyful and entertaining and playful and a good thing to do.
I mean, community to me is more than just as human beings. It's actually bringing in the non-human world too. It's very important to me to think away from just human beings.
Oh man, community to me is everything. Community is a reason to live, you know? Without community, you're an individual out alone in the world, and community is resources that you can come together and share ideas and share those resources and create something better for all of us. And what you get when you really share in communal experiences is something that you yourself would never imagine as an individual. And it is really I think creativity is the foundation, and community is the house, you know?
I think community means that we're building a system where we can each learn from each other and connect with each other and really care for each other. I think community means heart to me. It's just the root, the heart, and what everything stems from.
Well, I think the word community can be kind of thrown around in a way that's hard to know, so it's very specific, really. It manifests in different places in different ways. And in terms of my own life and my own art practice, I think of community as being going beyond human, so that it includes plants and animals and natural forces, which I think is a fun and an expansive way to think about it.
I think for me, community is the people and the environment and how those things kind of come together and interact. There's just so many different people and so many different environments, and community is how those things interplay and what it looks like, and it can be anything that we want it to be.